Going to start with some breaking transfer news, though, and
let's just show you the latest shots we have of him stepping out of his car. He is at the training ground for a medical.
Welcome back to the channel, City Faithful. If you want to stay ahead of the curve with the absolute freshest, most explosive breaking transfer news straight from the Etihad, you are in the right place. Before we dive deep into the monumental signing that has just rocked the footballing world, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update on our march to glory. In a transfer saga that has completely dominated the summer landscape, Manchester City have finally achieved a massive breakthrough. After weeks of intense, grueling negotiations and relentless renegotiating, the Premier League champions have successfully locked down a blockbuster agreement to sign Paris Saint-Germain's absolute star man, Bradley Barcola. The audacious pursuit of the French international signals a seismic shift in European football, as City decisively secure one of the continent's most lethal and coveted young talents. The financial scope of the agreement is nothing short of staggering, with Manchester City shaking the market by sanctioning a jaw-dropping €145 million transfer fee. The astronomical figure reflects Barcola's meteoric rise to prominence and his undeniable status as PSG's premier attacking catalyst. Negotiators from both sides went back and forth for weeks, haggling over payment structures and add-ons, before Paris Saint-Germain finally relented and sanctioned the departure of their crown jewel. With a total agreement locked in, the formal processes are rapidly moving into their final stages, and Barcola's highly anticipated medical is already on the way. The player is scheduled to undergo rigorous physical testing under the watchful eye of Manchester City's elite medical staff to ensure everything is perfect before putting pen to paper. Once the paperwork is officially validated, the French winger will be unveiled as the shiny new centerpiece of City's tactical machine. Unsurprisingly, Manchester City fans have wasted absolutely no time making their voices heard, taking to social media in their millions to loudly flaunt their massive new arrival. Platforms like X, Instagram, and TikTok have been completely inundated with compilation videos, conceptual lineups, and ecstatic celebratory posts. The blue half of Manchester is openly basking in the euphoria of a monumental transfer victory, confidently taunting their domestic and European rivals. For Paris Saint-Germain, losing Barcola represents a devastating blow to their sporting project and a bitter pill for the Parc des Princes faithful to swallow. The 23-year-old winger had grown into the definitive star man in the capital, terrifying opposing defenses with his blistering pace, direct dribbling, and exceptional final third output. Watching him depart for a direct UEFA Champions League rival leaves a glaring void in Luis Enrique's attacking ranks that will be incredibly difficult to fill. The roots of this blockbuster deal lie in weeks of exhausting poker games played behind closed doors between Etihad executives and the hierarchy in Paris. Every time a deal seemed close, new valuation demands or structural disagreements forced the parties back to the drawing board, prompting endless rounds of renegotiating. Manchester City's hierarchy remained unshakably determined, refusing to walk away from the table until they secured the signature of the generational winger. The €145 million price tag instantly places immense expectations on Barcola's shoulders, making him one of the most expensive signings in footballing history. Yet, those who have tracked his exponential development closely believe the Frenchman possesses the elite mentality required to thrive under such a crushing spotlight. His unique combination of explosive athleticism and technical composure makes him the quintessential modern forward, tailor-made for the highest level. Tactically, the addition of Barcola gives Manchester City a frighteningly dynamic edge that will strike absolute terror into the hearts of Premier League defenders. His uncanny ability to isolate fullbacks, stretch the pitch, and seamlessly cut inside provides an entirely new dimension to City's attacking patterns. The mouth-watering prospect of Barcola feeding pinpoint low crosses to a lethal striker like Erling Haaland has already sparked endless excitement. Inside the Etihad Stadium, the atmosphere is electric, with staff and players alike eagerly anticipating the arrival of a truly transformative squad addition. The management team has long admired Barcola's high footballing IQ and tireless work rate, viewing him as a player who can perfectly execute complex tactical blueprints. The club believes this signature sends a definitive statement of intent to the rest of the footballing world. Across social media, viral trends and hashtags dedicated to the French international have dominated global charts as the fan base celebrates the historic coup. Fans are enthusiastically sharing statistical breakdowns illustrating how Barcola outperforms almost every peer in his age bracket. The overwhelming consensus online is that City have not just signed a world-class player for the present, but have effectively locked down the future of their left flank. Meanwhile, back in the French capital, a somber mood has settled over the PSG fan base, who are fiercely debating how the club should reinvest the enormous windfall. While €145 million provides an extraordinary war chest for the upcoming weeks, money cannot instantly replace the sheer magic and match-winning aura Barcola brought to the team. The pressure is now squarely on the PSG hierarchy to find a worthy successor in the market. As the medical examinations progress smoothly, documentation is being exchanged at lightning speed behind the scenes to formalize the record-breaking contract. Barcola's camp has expressed absolute delight at the move, viewing the transition to the Premier League as the perfect step to solidify his status as a global superstar. The chance to compete for the biggest honors under world-class guidance proved entirely impossible for the young winger to resist. Rival fan bases have reacted to the breaking news with a mixture of profound resignation and intense jealousy, recognizing the sheer power City now wields. Discussions on sports forums are heavily focused on how anyone can realistically stop an already dominant side that has just injected a world-class, €145 million winger into its frontline. The general consensus across the footballing landscape is that the rich have somehow managed to get significantly richer. The countdown has officially begun for the highly anticipated day when Bradley Barcola holds up the sky blue shirt for his official media presentation. With social media still buzzing at a frantic fever pitch and fans eagerly awaiting the "here we go" confirmation, the stage is perfectly set. A thrilling new chapter is about to unfold in Manchester, sparked by a masterclass in persistence and a history-making financial package.
Please like this video and subscribe.